Anonymous one.
Yeah, anonymous. Yeah.
Mm.
Why is Gaz known as the Hobbit?
I didn't know he was known as the Hobbit, if I'm honest. He hasn't got hairy feet, that's for sure. I guess it's just a play on his name.
Fair enough.
Did you have Q score up on here before?
So, for those of you who want to have a look, there is the Q score address for the last part of the tournament. I'm still absolutely amazed by Scott Gillespie 11-0.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Well, we know obviously that Mark is 7-4 up against Jack.
Yep. Gaz 8-5. Good to see.
Always good for me, that. I'll just go and see what Matt's score is. Be back in 1 second.
Which score? It's just been updated. So it's just been updated. Matt Lawrenson's trailing 4 frames to 7 against Liam Dunster. I've got a bet on Gaz and Liam to win. So that works out all right for me. Potentially.
Jack at the table, playing reds.
Nice little shot there. Knock the yellow safe as well. Or safer.
Is anything safe, really?
From these guys? Well,
No.
yeah, I suppose that's quite a good point.
Oh, Jack.
Bit of work to do with the white ball, I think. Forced it.
Where's Jamie today?
Jamie was here earlier,
Oh, was he?
commentating with me on one of the games, and he's now gone home. I think he had
Fair
a little
enough.
bit of a drive, so. Apologies, I think we've had a bit of a problem with one of the streams. Facebook stream's down. Bear with us while we sort this out. Apologies for that, guys. We just had a bit of a technical error. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we were spat off the internet.
7-5. Jack's got back in it again.
7-5. Yeah, sorry. I'll have to update scores and so on as well. Give me a moment. Jack won that last frame. Sorry that you didn't get to see it.
He's very frustrated now. Dry break. Shaking his head.
If you all share the stream for us, that would be great. Get it back on again. Get everybody back watching. Not sure what happened. Hopefully we won't have any more interruptions from now. So, welcome back to the game. Yeah, as I said, I'm not entirely sure what might have happened. Could have been yeah, I'm all right now. Yeah. I just all of a sudden had a message on my software saying that we weren't connected anymore.
Where has Reggie gone? We have lost Reggie.
We have. I'll explain to you why a little bit later.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. There was a couple of issues. Yeah, John Paul, I agree. There should be this kind of event more often. It's good to see other events like this popping up outside of the Supreme Pool Series with a similar high standard of the field.
On that note, I am compiling a calendar for all the 8-ball
Perfect. That is
events
absolutely
for
brilliant.
2019. It'll be on Google Drive sometime next week. So if anyone wants to add any events to that, just PM me.
You are my hero. You really are. Do you know how long I've needed that for?
So many events out there for people to choose from. So I'll put them all together in a spreadsheet for people to look at. So any more people want to add, just PM me.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for your work.
It's a bit sad,
people
really.
Like you. Well, no, we need people like you. We really do.
I mean, it used to be that the pool season was quite short, but there's something every single month next year. Every
Really?
single month there's something happening.
Wow.
Yeah. Black ball, world rules, 9-ball, everything.
Brad's asking, how do we find the link to your calendar?
When I actually publish it next week, the link will be on the independent pool page that I run on the Facebook page there.
Brilliant. I'll share it everywhere.
Thank you.
So, Shawnee Graham is saying that Jack will win this game. Someone else wants a pound on it. The score with Ben Davis was if you didn't know it already and you're not on the wind-up, it was an 11-0 whitewash. Scott Gillespie has a rather large smile on his face, which probably won't fall from it for a while.
So the draw from now on, is it a straight draw?
I'm actually not sure. I haven't spoken to Seb about it. You
thought so, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. Just having a quick look to see whether Mark's still in position.
Does that middle yellow go to the middle pocket?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, quite. What? Indeed. That's what I thought. 11-0. Unreal. No, it's definitely right. Q score is right. 11-0.
Thank you, Robert. Winner of top 2 and bottom 2 play, Robert Clark says. Oh, so the winner of this one plays Goobsy, apparently, according to Stephen.
Wow. I'll tell you what, if he continues playing the way that he has been, that's going to be some match.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Mark. Very rare at this level, 11-0.
I actually just had a thought. Seb just came to me and said about streaming the other match from the Murphy's Doncaster.
Mm-hmm.
However, the internet won't cope with that. So either I'll have to go to just one platform or it won't be possible.
We'll sort that out after.
Yeah. It's good in here, the internet, but it's not quite that good. Gareth Lee, can I have a shout out to lamp lovers? Interesting.
Lovely control. I could watch these play all day, every day.
The accuracy of players like Mark and Liam and Tom Cousins, to name a few, is just unreal, isn't it? I'm sure you could put a 20p on the table and just say, "Yeah, look, can you land the ball there?" And no matter what, you'd be fine.
Yeah. Eight 5 to Mark. Mark's break as well. Red.
It's good. A ball spotted. Is that your choice of what colour you think he should go?
No, I was just saying the red in the top the top left pocket,
I was
just
kidding.
potted.
I was kidding with you.
Oh, sorry. I think maybe yellows.
Yeah, I think yellows too. I'm sure that now this comp has happened and it's been a success, then Seb will be happily lining up another one. Not sure when that'll be. Keep in touch with the Murphy's Doncaster Facebook page and maybe with Seb, and or just go on the Pool Chat and Banter, because there's no way it won't be on there.
Maybe Mark's looking at yellows.
Oh, it is the Players Series in 2 weeks. Good stuff.
It is.
Yeah, we really are being treated now, aren't we? You were saying that there's something every month next year.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that there's so much going on.
There's a lot at all levels as well, not just for the professionals. There's lots of tours all over the country, south and north.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. And that's what I can just find on the internet now.
Yeah,
So
I'm far from professional, and I'm playing on tours, and I mean there's so many to choose from now. It's great. I'll tell you one thing though, I as a streamer, I'm finding that it's a little bit tough I'm getting a lot of inquiries of people wanting me to stream stuff for them, and I can't necessarily commit to them because there's certain things that I want to be doing and certain things that, not that I don't want to be doing, but there's priorities
It's only
in
so
where
many
I want
weekends
to.
in
Yeah,
a year.
exactly. There's priorities in where I want to go, and so until I've got certain dates that are presented to me, I can't necessarily say, yeah, I'll do that, because then I'll be letting someone down, and I don't want to do that.
I think the number of streaming companies, though, has gone up.
Yeah, it has.
Over the past 12 months, though.
Yeah, it has definitely. Well, I mean, look at this. I wasn't here 12 months ago.
There we are.
And now we're a fully fledged outfit of 6 camera angles, amongst other things. Got lots of stuff going on.
Continuous improvement, that's what you told me.
Yeah. I got a really nice message actually earlier saying, do you know what, everything you're doing is really cool, and every time I watch your stream there's something new, something that adds to it, something that really makes me buzz about your stream, and I love
Makes
it.
it worthwhile,
I love getting
doesn't it?
messages like that.
Constructive criticism
Oh,
you
definitely.
can deal with.
Yeah, definitely. There was someone that,
Yeah.
that messaged earlier, and I can't remember what it was that they said. They said that something about the commentary was very amateurish and could do with improvement. So I messaged back on their comment and said, if you could private message me with specifics and tell me what it was, then I'd love to know, because I want to improve on it. And if I get complaints about things, then I'm going to deal with it. Thank you very much, Paddy and Martin. Try my best. I will continue to do everything that I can to make this as great as it could be. I know, as it goes, my commentary isn't necessarily always amazing, but it's a new thing for me. I've only really been getting on a mic publicly for the last couple of months, and it's not something that you obviously
it's
always
quite
know.
intimidating.
Yeah.
To sit
it can
here
be.
and try and be entertaining.
Yeah, try and be entertaining.
And talk about the match and things, because
yeah, indeed.
you know, there's 2 of us sat here doing it, and hundreds of people out there thinking we should be doing this, we should be doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
well, there's 650 people watching just on Facebook now.
That's amazing.
And there's, well, I don't know, there was 500 people watching earlier on YouTube. So
It does depend who you're commentating with as well.
Yeah, it does, definitely. You need someone to bounce off. See, that's the thing is, I personally, I really need someone to bounce off, so I've got to have someone to have a conversation with, and it's got to be someone that I gel with.
Yeah.
If I feel like the commentary's going one way and they're...
Oh, look at the match. Look.
Ouch, yeah, good point.
So what you do, Lewis? Off the cushion.
So Lewis Calcutt's sat with us, and he
Here
is
we go.
he is
It's called
calling
a shot.
off the cushion, off the red, and in the middle.
Gaz Hibbert has won, by the way.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, unlucky. We have a word with him later, Lewis, and let him know.
I'm not going to tell you what Lewis suggested that he do, because it could be misrepresented. I'm not even going to try and say that again. I got a right old potato in my mouth then, trying to say that. Misrepresented. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Everyone can play from sat here, can't they, Lewis?
So Lewis is sat in the chair next to me, not playing anymore, which means he didn't do quite as well as Mark. But
okay.
But he did call the shot, which is better than me in a lot of instances, according to Sandra Gill on Facebook.
And me, because obviously I'm a girl and I don't know anything.
Oh, no. Yeah, oh, it's someone under a fake profile.
Right, Jack's had ball in hand. Lovely shot, though.
Nah, not
Lewis, why don't you just pick a mic up and talk to people? Don't be shy. I'm shy. Pick a mic up and just talk.
Would anybody like to hear Lewis Calcutt on the commentary with us? Let's have a little vote.
No.
Let us know.
Just let him join in.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh no, look what they've written, Lewis.
I can show you Jack to write something in a minute.
So if you stick to shot calling, we'll be all good. Martin Latimer said no.
Martin Latimer, we used to play pool when I was a child, and we used to play. I bet I was like 10, 11 years old. I used to go in his house, and I used to rinse him 10, 20 quid a night. Didn't I, Martin?
No.
Shock.
Right. Jack's going to play a safety shot now.
Wow. The stream has been viewed by 317,000 people this weekend.
Most of that's from the Philippines, but that's fantastic.
So, he's back in a similar situation to what he was before.
Come on, Lewis.
He's now got quite a...
How's he getting out of this one?
With good luck, I assume.
It's pretty tough, that.
I don't does that yellow actually go to the middle? Maybe off this first cushion.
Yeah. I was just looking at that, at where he needs to hit it on the cushion.
So the right side of the cushion.
Because it is actually the pocket, isn't it, where he needs to hit.
You can see what he's doing now. Good job that I see what he's doing. Yeah, hello, Paddy. He's played that really unlucky. Look at that. You give him a high five for that. Cause
that's a great shot.
Absolutely fab.
A few thousand people clapping there. Well done.
That's a fantastic shot.
Jack is not happy about that.
Can we have the overhead view on, Jakob,
yeah, we can.
Please? Oh, he wasn't snookered then.
No, he could see the side of the ball.
That's what I was asking. But
Yeah.
Jack was a bit quick for me there.
So he's just got
He's snookered again now, is he?
off the top cushion
Yes,
and
he
just
is.
drop onto it. And just hope that he plays it inch perfect.
Someone's just said this is
He's hit that quite hard, but he's played it
Oh.
well. What a
That's-
shot, well done.
a great shot.
The position he was in 5 minutes ago,
It's exactly what I was saying about the accuracy of these players earlier.
Brilliant.
he was in all sorts of mess. Fantastic. Has Mark been a world champion?
I don't think so.
So we've got a
I
future
can't
world
believe you
champion
don't know.
I know. That's shocking, isn't
Ex-world
it? I'll have to
champion.
Google it.
and a future
I thought you were Google.
Clever shot.
Oh, he's
Well
left the pot.
I know, but it's a clever shot. He was limited to what he could do there.
Sorry, we'll get back off the
That's
overhead
right,
view for you
Steve,
guys.
that was. Paddy, don't be silly. Cheers, mate.
Oh, he had a valid attempt at that.
I can only improve by watching these boys, man. Gavin Cleary. Such a shame. I
Yeah,
mean,
Let's have a look quickly at
to lose this frame after
Q score.
some really good shots there from.
It is 9-4 to Liam Dunster.
Yeah, Liam Dunstan 9-4. The lad he's playing is very good. Mark Lawrenson.
Matt Lawrenson.
Never seen him before, but very, very good player. Very good
He
player.
must have won the non-elite, hasn't he,
Yeah,
from
he's
this
won.
weekend?
What'd you get for that?
I don't know. Do you know, Jakob?
It's got to be 1 or 200. I
For the
imagine.
non-elite,
Hmm.
it's actually quite a bit of money. Someone put it on the stream earlier. It's into the thousands.
For
I'm
the
pretty sure
non-elite?
because of the Calcutta.
Wow,
it goes
that's
into-
really good.
Yeah.
Well done then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I should have tried harder.
We get his... I think he was trying, well, Lewis.
No, I should have tried harder.
Oh, you should have tried harder.
So
What score do you want to know, David? Welcome to the stream, Jordan. So Ben Davis has lost 11-0 to Scott Gillespie. Dunster is 9-4 up against Lawrenson. Hibbert has won 11-5 or 6. 11-6. So it's looking like Dunster's going to go through, and we'll be waiting on the Boyle Whelan match.
I'll tell you what, that Hibbert geezer,
Nice one, John. 10-4 now, Dunster.
Not bad, him, is he?
he's all right, isn't he?
Hibbert,
He hasn't
very
lost yet
good.
this weekend at all, has he?
I've tipped.
Commentator's curse.
No,
Take
no,
that
no,
back
no, not at all.
immediately.
No, that's not a
I've
commentator's
tipped
curse.
him.
I reckon he's going to win it.
I've tipped Hibbert in every event I've played in.
You've tipped him.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
you've just gone to give him a fiver or something.
Yeah. 'Cause he's played that well.
Nice.
Wow, look at that. That puts the cat amongst the pigeons. Wow. Cheers, Murphy's Doncaster for that. Can't update if there's nothing to update. Fitzpatrick, nice one, mate. Geezer. And that is the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, that's just about to put him 9-5 behind. And how many times out of 10 would you pot that in practice? You know, it wasn't that difficult at this level. Michael Coven
is 9-5.
I have seen him do it this weekend.
9-5, and Jack Whelan to break.
Why doesn't Hibbert play mini games? He's got too much. He doesn't need it.
I wish. He did play a few back in the day when he was younger,
Yeah.
but these days there's not many people that actually will play him, if I'm honest.
Fair shout.
It's because he's a machine. I mean, why would you want
And
to
there
just
is also, you know, he still works for a living.
Why would
so
you
it's
want
having
to
time to practice.
What does he do?
He's a landscape gardener.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Does he like walk around with a rake going?
Yeah, he
Just pop
does.
that yellow in there.
No.
Are you sure? I bet he does when you're not when you're not there
Oh,
and you've got
don't
no
know.
idea.
He's potting the plants.
Oh,
Hey.
Lewis.
Hey, very
No
good.
idea for something. That's right, Paddy Clark. Paddy Clark, me and you in the making, I think. I've been told. What do you reckon?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, Gillespie's playing fantastic. Scott Gillespie on stream today was 8-2 down against Matt Farnsworth. And come back to win. I mean, the only thing that separated that match was, and we said, the only way Gillespie was going to win that match from 8-2 down was all about the breaks.
Yeah, it was. And
Because
Farnsworth kept going dry, didn't he?
that's it. And you're at that standard, you're not going to make a lot of mistakes, if any mistakes, when you break and pot. And the only reason I think from 8-2 down Scott won is because Farnsworth could not put off his break.
Which is really bizarre because
Do you
when
know
he was
what? It's
breaking to
also,
begin with,
sorry, go on.
when he was breaking to begin with, they were massive, and he's breaking really well. And then all of a sudden, he went dry, and that was it. He started changing his brakes.
It's also very much to do about mental strength as well. When you're that far behind, mere mortals would actually give up.
Yep.
You know, you've got to really, really dig deep to get that far
Yeah.
back.
Whereas
I
those
w-
Scottish guys, they are some hard-wearing geezers, and nothing lets
They're very
them.
slow, the Scottish guys, I think.
When Liam asked, Liam Dunster was talking to somebody outside yesterday, and they were asking him why he tapped brakes. And allegedly,
James,
because I
you've
wasn't
been told
there.
once before not to talk about my mum on stream. Thank you. Unless you genuinely said that, then you know you're definitely in the wrong.
But while Lewis is interrupting me, I'll just talk to myself.
Yeah, Reggie, Lewis. Thanks very much, Phil Corns. He said top commentary guys. I don't know. We're not really calling little shots, unfortunately.
Liam said, anyway.
Yep.
He's here to win the tournament, and he plays within the rules. And if he wants to tap break, that's up to him, and I think that's a credit to him. He knows it's not light, but if he uses his strengths to win the matches that he wins.
Yeah.
So you can't argue with it, really.
And he's a strategical guy, so tap breaking works for him.
Yeah.
I've never seen a player of his ability, stature, to play that slow and be happy with it. Like he does.
He
not,
will play within a minute,
He
though.
does not put himself off.
He's,
And that is the beauty of it.
he will play within a minute when he's on the clock, so he will play within the rules, so he's not doing anything wrong.
A world-class player. How many world-class players are there who play as slow as him? It's very rare that you can be that good and play so slow.
But I think it's a misconception. On the Premier League, he's playing on a 30-second shot clock, so he has to play fast.
Yeah,
The Champions Cup he won, it was a 45-second stop clock, so he
That's
played fast
savage.
there.
I mean, the point being is a very easy clearance. If you take too much time over an easy clearance, it can put you off. My point being,
It's the way he
it
is.
doesn't put him off.
Oh, I beg your pardon, yeah.
It doesn't put him off. Some people say that I play too quick, but I look back on the stream and think, I might be playing quick, but when I play, I know that my rhythm's ready.
Yeah.
I see the shot. It's not quick in my mind. I don't think 3 or 4 feathers of the cues going to help me. But yeah, he's very, very good player. Very good player. George, I beat George. No, yeah, you did, yeah. Well done. I haven't actually seen much of the comments. They've been coming quite rapid. Have I missed a lot? He's slow, but he's
Unreal.
He is, that's correct. Mark, where have you, mate? I haven't seen you. Sam Smith, the singer, is just leaving the building. Yeah, very good. He's really performing. He's 10-5 up. Jack Whelan. Looking at his facial expressions, unfortunately, looks dead and buried. And Mark looks like he means business.
See, I find that funny. James Masters just said people hate Scottish winners. I don't.
Oh yeah, relish.
I mean, I know I'm a bit of an anomaly.
But why? Why should it matter whether they come from Scotland, England,
definitely.
Wales,
Definitely.
Gibraltar, Germany, wherever?
Yep. Exactly.
People are jealous.
I think exactly the same thing.
Toilet break, ladies and gentlemen.
Lewis has literally just run off with his tail between his legs, hopping around like a little kid.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Mark is at the table.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Humphreys, actually, the Danes are incredible at handball. And, yeah.
Sounds like a very dodgy conversation.
Brilliant. No, they really are very good at handball. It's their national sport, realistically. Reggie left because there was a phone call of complaint to Murphy's about something that had happened.
Oh dear.
So I wasn't happy to have him continue commentating and asked him to stop and leave.
Fair enough. So Mark's elected to take Reds.
Thank you, Viv.
It's not as a reminder. It's just...
It's all right. It was a reminder.
It was just... Yeah, I think we should talk about this a bit more.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So he's taken Reds. Let's have a look at the overhead.
See, they don't look easy to me. Imagine nothing looks easy to me, but...
So I think that if we're looking at the overhead, the red to the left of the middle pocket, I think that goes in the corner pocket as well as the middle. And actually, if he plays this well, then then it would have also gone in the middle now. With Mark's cue ball control, although it would be the kind of the same kind of shot as just then, he could have screwed back off it to play the troublesome red into the opposite corner now.
That's exactly what I said, Lee, about me being... People said I'm too quick, but when I'm down the shot, my feathers feel right for the shot. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Right.
So, Hibbert Boyle final. And you're discounting the fact that Gillespie's just had an 11-0 against the world champion.
Huge.
And Dunster is a very solid little mercenary.
Is Scott playing Liam next?
I've no idea. That's my nickname for Dunster, the mercenary, because of the lack of expression and the all-out just looks like killer instinct, no emotion.
Jack's playing to stay in the game here. Look,
it's a little bit like this guy, Ivan Drago. Do you know the scene? When he's in Rockin', he says, if he dies, he dies. Zero emotion.
Oh, great.
It came from the match against Jordan Sinnott, and Gallo started out of nowhere, actually. I don't know where he come from. When the alcohol got to him, and he started calling me Ivan Drago, which it did affect him because he convinced Jordan that I was a machine. It's funny.
That's
Brilliant.
a nice...
Jack's basically got no pressure on him anymore.
Do you not think?
No, because he's got to win 6 in a row, and he probably knows in his head that Mark's probably going to break this one of them. So we just
I would disagree because Jack wants to win this. Jack
course.
has got loads of pressure over now because he has to win every single frame.
But the way I'm looking at it now is Mark's got 3 breaks. If he's not clearing off one of his, Jack literally can't make one mistake.
Which puts more pressure on him.
Of course, not when. Okay, there's 2 ways of looking at it then. You can either go all out attack because you're upset because it's not going your way, which these shots he's taken now have been a bit out of character.
I think it can
He's
quite
playing
often.
to save his life, isn't he? To stay in the game.
I think it can quite often be much more difficult to get over the line when you're on the hill, or even in a shorter race. If you go say 5-0 up or 4-0 up.
I think the player that's behind though.
Yeah, Gareth Aries has also just said no pressure when the back's against the wall.
That's a shame. That is a shame. Nice to see someone.
Carl O'Donnell who says, Lewis, stop talking.
Sorry, Carl, you're world class.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe there is the psychology,
Evening,
of course.
Pete.
There is the psychology, of course, that if you get yourself thinking that I can probably afford to lose this frame because you're so far ahead, then all of a sudden they can start slipping away from you, and then you get yourself into a world of trouble.
As Lewis has just said, that last frame is sometimes the hardest to get. So
Yeah.
if the opponent's chipping away back at you, it becomes a bigger and bigger hurdle to jump over.
Lewis Prince has asked, did Sheppy beat Dunster?
Is that a serious comment?
Well, Dunster's in the next room playing, and I'm not sure where Sheppy is.
Little smile off Mark there.
Yeah, that last frame was a bit of a tough one. Both made a few critical errors.
We got Cher playing in the background in the other room. It's actually quite loud. Do you believe in love after love? To get that turned down because copyrights on YouTube are affecting us today. Fantastic fight. Well done, Mark Boyle.
And that looks very much like 11-5.
Yeah.
Unlucky Jack Whelan.
I don't think you can commentate as curse it at this point.
Frame
Well
on
played. Yeah, very well played, Mark Boyle. Fantastic.